stuff on.
Yeah, he's got that Mockingbird one. Don't you freaking cry, or I'm gonna break that birdie's neck. Remember that? What is it? Got the seat out of that. Here's what's going on. I'll tell you real quick. Here we go. Seat broke. Gotta make it look like that. You've been told. So, what has went wrong is Jan, and I did not fabricate. I didn't do any of this. I just pulled it out and was realizing the problem. This little some of my botch here is what holds the seat up. It's a fixed seat. It goes here, goes down in here, and welds solid. Well, as you can see, it has detached. As you can also see, but not see, there's where it was welded to. So what I'm gonna have to do, and I got an idea, without taking this whole seat apart, which would be no. I would like to, I got an idea. I might put around here some grinding discs, like so, because they are weld proof, if you will, carbon, and stuff them like so, yawn and yawn, and put a good beat on it, watch it, make sure. I mean, that's about the only option, unless I take and make a daggone, like a spring that holds the seat up all the way to the back, and I don't think you want that, Jake, I don't guess, but here we go. Okay, I'm back. I got what I could get on there. I wrapped her pretty good, so she shouldn't go nowhere, but man, I could not. You couldn't get down in there. I couldn't get down in here or nothing, you know, but I should have. What I should have done is put it there and then blah, 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 redo all that. But I've got I got this piece made with a few adjusts. This was the piece that was in there. I just done a little doing to it and put 4 more holes in it and adjustable. So hopefully here in a minute I'm gonna put it together and sit on it and rock around and see if it'll bust open or break or something. I don't know. What's about to happen?
Well, I think I got all the factory harness to the van and the harness to the computer and the fuel injection all. I think I got it all hooked up right now. We're just getting ready to turn the switch on and see if the fuel pump relay is going through the computer and kicking on the pump in the tank.
Cool. All right, he's gonna go in there, turn the key. We're gonna see if we can't hear this fuel pump come on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it even brought up a little bit of fuel from the bottom. But tank's completely empty.
You right?
I said tank wasn't fully empty. It squirted out just a little bit,
It
but
was fully
that's
full when we took it out.
yeah. All right, so fuel pump comes on. All that good stuff. What else has been accomplished wiring? Because you've been over here for quite some time.
Everything on the wiring is connected. We got the van harness talking with the fuel injecting and computer and all. This is the fuel pump relay. We pretty much took an 87 harness and wired it up. It's just like an 87. No, an 89. I'm sorry, an 89 harness. with throttle body fuel injection. Just took the harness off of an 89 van, cut all the stuff out that didn't need to be there, got it all wired up to the van. Everything seems to be coming on now. We've got just got to button up, neaten up the stuff. These are the fuses for the new harness that go to the fuel injection to the computer, which is mounted inside behind the seat. Kind of tedious. Everything seems to. I chased a wire yesterday. I could not get the key switch to talk to the starter, and I knew I had the right wire. I knew I had everything, and I finally took the seat out and got under the dash, because I had spent just about all day trying to figure out why it was not doing it, where the brake was. And up under the dash, this switch right here. Yeah, this switch. I don't know what this is. The only thing I can figure out, this was way up under the dash. I didn't see it. But when I found this, I just done it this way, hit the switch, and it worked. See, I think what this was, and we never saw it, when we took the clutch out of the van, because this was a 3-speed on the column, so we took the clutch out. This must have been some kind of neutral safety switch to where you had to have the clutch pressed to crank the van, and it had got tucked way up under the dash when we took the clutch out, messing with the steering column, and I never saw it. So this thing right here caused me a half a day yesterday trying to figure out what was going on. I was getting ready to rewire the whole thing when I finally found this, but we got it worked out, and she's all working now.
Cool.
So,
am I gonna be turning the key? You gonna be turning the key? You gonna try it?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the very, very first time we've trying this. I don't know if it's gonna go. I think I've got everything wired up right and hooked up.
You got
the
fuel?
battery is a little weak.
You got fuel in the tank?
Yeah.
A little bit. Is the tank in or out? I wouldn't say.
It's on the floor. It's all hooked up, but it's on the floor.
Oh, okay, cool.
So y'all will see it. If this all goes good, you'll see this footage. If it goes bad, you'll never see this.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. You want to hold the light?
Yeah, I'll hold the light.
Like I said, the battery is dead, so, or was dead, but let's see if I hear.
Oh, yeah.
I heard fuel.
Here we go.
Well,
I don't think we're getting fire. Because I saw the injectors squirting.
you did?
Yeah, they were squirting down in there. And cut. See. Whoa, she's happy now, son. What was going on?
I don't know. All right.
Just that. Come on. Yeah!
It was the torque converter's not bolted up, so it was spinning on the flywheel, but it runs.
It runs. How about that?
Let's try that again. Anything hooked up, so I don't want to run it too long, run it too hot. So, but it's good. Fuel injection works. Got to adjust the timing, get everything hooked up. So I am tickled to death.
Look at that! And you made a stock harness work,
That's the first
correct?
time I've ever, yeah, that's the first time I've ever pinned out a stock harness. Usually we buy aftermarket harnesses, but the guy that we get them from up in Ohio, I think it's Ohio, Larry's Electric, been getting them from him, and I just like his stuff.
Right.
He didn't have any TBI, so painless is great, but golly, they're not they're not cheap. So I just said, well, shoot, we got a good harness. I checked all the wires look good, the plugs look good on it. So I watched the video on YouTube. And
YouTube, baby.
looks like it's gonna work.
Sweet. And while we were up here, or in the shop up at the house, I think some tires got delivered for this thing. So we painted some steel wheels and got some, I believe, some white letter BFGs is about to go on it. But I'll show you all these wheels real quick. Got them locked away in this little Suburban here. Look at that. Wham. So steel wheels are going to be going on it. And brand new BFGs. That deserves a high five on camera.
That's a relief. That's a relief. Now we just got to get it. We were talking about it in the meeting this morning. You're like, man, you're almost done. Because you get all the big major stuff done. And then when you dig into it, you start remembering all these little bitty button-up things that's got to be done. So now we got to start buttoning up.
Yo. Shoot, there it went.
So what I'm doing is basically arc gouging with this. So if you go look the other side, it's all cut off and slagged up. But I mean, it's better than having to grind all that down. So
For sure, try to get his wheel in there, cut it. Now we can get a flapper disc, stone wheel, or whatever, and get up in here, and we'll clean the frame, and it'll look smooth like this. But the intention of cutting the shock mounts off is because this angle's kind of a little bit extreme. You can make it work, but really, ideally, what we want to do here is make a shock mount off our motor mount, and then come down to the shock mount there. So we'll actually utilize one of these shackles here, and that's one of the last things for the front end, really.
Yeah.
Connect the drive shaft when everything's in there, but
yeah,
I mean, steering, springs, all that, all good. In fact, I'm putting one more coat on the wheels because the tires showed up the other day. So I wanted to put one more final good touch on the wheels, make sure that they were all squared away. But look at these things right here, dude. That's gonna look. Those tires, white steel wheels, that's gonna look money, man.
All I wanted to do until we get brakes on it.
Yeah, I couldn't move it too much, but that proves that at least the transmission is engaging.
It moves, yeah. I know it's low on fluid. I just wanted to make sure it moves. So it moves.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. An entire exhaust completed. Worked on this all day yesterday and the day before. Just got it painted. There are some spots I'll have to touch up when it's actually installed, because I can't get to it all even here. But here is the passenger side. I think that's where it connects to the manifold. And this is the driver's side, and then the passenger side reconnects here. But y'all will see all that once it's installed. There's a O2 sensor bung. I think we are working on shocks right now. The shocks came in this morning. Dad's getting the brake pads installed, stuff like that. What you measuring for, bud?
Well, I gotta cut a small relief in this shock mount that's already here from the factory. And I'm just gonna start from here and see if we can get this nice and laid up a little bit more.
Right.
And
are we gonna try to attach to the engine cradle or attach somewhere in the frame?
I would like to, but we'll just see what we uncover here once I do this relief. So right now I'm just looking and marking and stuff before I do anything, you know.
Yep. But we were all up under this thing yesterday. Spent most of the day under it. Looking pretty good.
We're on crunch time now, trying to get everything buttoned up. We still got a lot of, I know it doesn't look, it's raw under here. We still got a lot of detailing to do once we get everything done. Yesterday, when we had it sitting on the ground, it was sitting just a little, to me, I thought it was sitting a little high in the back. So we made a slight adjustment. And one way you can do this, we usually run 4-inch shackles. We got a 5-inch shackle put on the front, and I think that what that's going to do is level it up perfect, because that's kind of a playing game when you do the vans, because there's no off-the-shelf kit that you can buy that's a one-off. So every van is different. So what we do is we just, we get our front suspension under, then we try to level the rear up and get it as close as we can, and then we just play with shackle links. We might play with maybe like a small spacer under the front, just little minute things to get them leveled up, because they're not, when I say unlevel, I'm not talking about 6 or 8 inches. It's just like a half an inch or something, just to make a difference. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. I'm getting brake lines worked out now. Like Seth said, we got the exhaust done. When we get the brakes hooked up and the exhaust in it, we probably will be able to move it and
at least up the road.
Check it out. Yeah, I hope so. And then it'll be a lot of cleaning up and neatening up stuff. We got everything on the inside of everything is new and ready to go. It's just got to get cleaned up on the outside and looking good now.
Right. And the next big thing to tackle mechanically is shifter for the 4-wheel drive. So there has to be holes cut in the floorboard, shift linkages and all that, but we've done that plenty of times. We just got to map it out on this one now. All right, got the exhaust on. Gonna give her a go.
Oh, son.
Ooh.
That's nice. That's nice.
Oh!
It's not loud, it's not quiet. We ain't even set the timing on it yet.
No, yeah, and there's y'all probably noticed when I did the under video, I painted it while it was outside over here, so I painted all the top side while it was out. So now we're gonna put it back up on the lift, obviously, and I'll be able to spray the whole underside a little bit easier, but got all the top stuff and everything first. So I'll go back and paint it and it'll all look the same, but that sounds pretty good. Hot. Yeah, man.
Muddy. out, but for the most part, it's done. Just little things. Got to flip the steering wheel. I think we're going to have to pull the transfer case back out. We've got a leak on it, which is not a big deal. The clocking rings we use are real hard to seal up, so it's a small drip. Yeah, we have to do it on probably 1 out of every 3 we do, because those clocking rings are so hard to seal up. So we got the shifter mounted. It shifts in 4-wheel drive. We checked that into the house. We got to tighten up the steering a little bit, but everything seems okay. The transmission seems to shift good. It handles good. It's been a long road. We're tired.
You're right.
I think we got something good here. We just gotta, like I said, we just gotta do a lot of shakedown runs. We want to make sure everything's right before it goes, so we don't want no problems. But got all the factory gauges working, the gas gauge, the volts, oil, temperature, everything's talking to the fuel injection motor.
Got the computer right there. That's where they are stock in the G series vans. So
got everything under the hood, looking like a throttle body with the area tank, the fan shroud. Really, everything is. This is basically a 95 model van in a 76 spot. Alright, that's the end of this video. We've about got the van wrapped up to 76 here. We just got to do some shakedown runs, got to button up a few things on some wiring. We got all the wiring for the motor and the van done. We just got to work on some of the wiring for the actual camper van part of it. That some of that was in some bad shape, so we're going to work on that and just drive it and check everything out. I know we're probably going to have to pull the transfer case out. I think we said that because of the clocking rings we use. Usually, I don't know what it is about them. About every 5 of them we do, 2 to 3, we got to take them back off and reseal. They're just real hard to get sealed up, so it's not a big deal, but we'll get that taken care of. And again, thank y'all. Check out our sponsors, OK Recycling. As always, check those guys out. Couldn't do it without them. Renegade Tees got their shirt on today. They take care of all of our merch. Y'all be sure to go in and buy some merch. And this weekend, May 17th and 18th is the Power and Sound Revival. We will be there. We're going to be working the rest of the week getting everything ready and shuttled down for that. So y'all make sure y'all come this weekend. Elon, North Carolina, Camp Springs Bluegrass Park, Power and Sound Revival. Fun weekend, just a good time. Music, car show, bike show, just a real good time. Y'all be sure to be there. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and we'll keep doing what we're doing.
You do look like Eminem with them glasses and beanie.
There's some Eminem stuff on.
Yeah, he's got that Mockingbird one. Don't you freaking cry, or I'm gonna break that birdie's neck. Remember that? That's what he says. If that mockingbird don't sing, I'm gonna break that birdie's neck. I know you miss your dad.
Oh, so you're a little bit of rap in you, huh?
Look at me.
Is this very, very compelling? You don't want me to interrupt you?
It's crazy listening to yourself, man.
Yeah, right there I kind of stumbled, but nobody knows.
Alright, I got him.
With the big fry.
I got what it come with, yeah.
So they don't have large or nothing? Just one size fits all, huh? One fry and nothing's awry. Come on.
Do you not want?
Oh yeah, I'm starving. Oh!
Gotcha.
Easy on the family jewels. They was really on me here. They're like, it's only a minute and a half. You gotta keep going. So I was like, all right, here comes a minute 40, no problem.